Hey guys, Rebel Engine 95, come recording live from the local county prison cell. So yeah, just trying to pump these videos out as much as I can, because, yeah. So, just to let you guys know, I'm gonna be skipping over most of the second half of List 1, and I'm not gonna announce it every time I'm on a new half list or new list or whatever. I'm just gonna take you through it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I might be coming back to some of them or something, but I'm gonna be skipping through to get the more important ones out of the way. So like I just skipped like 4 or 5 fights in a row because they weren't really that necessary. I mean, I'll bring them up after I get these big ones out of the way, but yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna go. But anyway, enough of that. Don't want to concentrate on the list too much. That's why I stopped showing it to you every. Remember when I did that? When I would like take the paper out and put it in front of the camera and say, "We're here." Yeah, stupid. Couple months ago, me. Yeah. So this fight is going to be Vega from Street Fighter versus Voldo from Soul Calibur. Surprisingly requested for two characters that aren't really that important to their respective franchises. Yeah, big fight. Mostly because obviously it's a claw fight, but these two could fight. Like, a fight between these two would go pretty well. Like, they're both really agile, really flexible. Vega's a narcissist, and Vega's a narcissist, and Voldo's a masochist, so that'll be fun. Yeah, but anyway, a fight between the two. Well, Vega having, first of all, Matador fighting style, bullshit. I mean, yeah, being a Matador takes a lot of, like, physical ability, but you don't learn how to fight from being a Matador. Alright, I'm sorry. That's why he needs the fucking claw, because he'd be useless without it. Even though he can still fight without it. That brings another point. If they used the mechanic from the game in the death battle, where, like, the claw can be knocked out of his hand, and the mask can be knocked off his face if he gets hit enough, if they use that in the death battle, Voldo wins. Because Voldo is, like, super humanly good. He can, like, reach his legs behind his head and grab onto his ankles and roll in, like, a human wheel. And then, bounce up in the air and do some wicked fucking combo. Not that Vega doesn't do some impossible shit, too, considering he grabs you in a waist lock, he, like, in midair, drops you as if it was a primary fucking lotus or something, and then backflips with you, still hugging you from behind, backflips and keeps dropping you on the back of your neck time after time. Not that that's not fucking impossible, but you know what I mean. Street Fighter in general is, like, impossible. Every character from Street Fighter can jump, like, 10 feet in the air, except for, like, Zangief. So, fuck that shit. Yeah, Vega does hate getting kicked in the face. He will go into a complete fucking blood rage if you hit him in the face. Luckily, he has the mask on. But here's the thing. He's sort of an unimportant member of Shadaloo. Like, he works for Shadaloo, right? He's pretty unimportant to the team. Like, he's as important as Balrog is. Sagat actually has a reason in the story for being in Shadaloo, and Yori is just fucked up and awesome. So, whatever. She's the Taekwondo version of Azula. But, not talking about her right now, we're talking about Vega and Voldo. Here's the other thing. Vega has, like, an actual, like, claw. Like, it's a glove with claws. coming out of it. I think there's an actual... But Voldo has katars, which he has to, like, grab onto. So it's more possible, probably, for Voldo's claws to get knocked off than it is for Vega's, because Vega's claws, like, strapped onto him. Voldo's claws he has to actually physically be holding onto. Also, Voldo's blindfolded and gagged, making it hard to breathe and, well, see. You've got a fucking blindfold on. So, yeah, I don't know who to give it to. I never liked either character. Vega had those stupid-ass controls that nobody liked. And Voldo was just fucking weird. I never liked playing as him. Not because he was weird, but, I mean, like, he played weird. Like, because he was always, like, stretching around and shit. It was like playing as Dhalsim, another character I don't like playing as in Street Fighter. But anyway, yeah, Vega... Shit, I really don't know who to give this to. Fuck. Despite not wearing a shirt, Vega's mask actually does give him protection. So, there's that. Voldo isn't really wearing much. And... Voldo is really handicapped. That's the other thing. He's really handicapped. So... I'm gonna go with Vega for the time being. Just because Vega actually shows martial arts prowess. I'm not even sure if Voldo knows where he is when he fights. I think Voldo fighting is more just like moving, and he's holding claws, so if he moves, he's probably gonna hit something eventually. Voldo seems really undisciplined. Vega actually does seem to know what he's doing when he's fighting. And plus, Voldo just sort of hangs out, whereas Vega actually, like, assassinates people. And again, wearing a blindfold against a guy trying to kill you. Now, I know there's probably something I'm forgetting about of why he's wearing that. And it probably helps him or something, but from my knowledge right now, I'm going with Vega. I mean, and I know people are going to be like, have you played Soul Calibur? Voldo is amazing, he has all these, amazing rolling moves, and he can, he can stretch his body in ways that would confuse Vega. And blah, blah. The only useful thing Vega's ever done is been made fun of by Pete Holmes in Street Fighter Red Tape, which... Fuck it, I'll do another public service. Hey, you guys should totally watch Pete Holmes' Street Fighter Red Tape. Even though the Pete Holmes show's canceled. Whatever. Declare. Yeah, so I'm going with Vega. Just going with Vega. Anyway, Verbal Engine 95. See ya.